Imagine this. It's the dead of night in Caracas. Explosions light up the sky. U.S. Special Forces swoop in like ghosts, snatch Venezuelan dictator Nicolás Maduro right from under his nose. No American casualties. Mission accomplished in hours. President Trump calls it a total victory, hinting at running Venezuela for its oil and stability. But just days later, Congress slams the brakes, voting to chain the president's hands on future strikes. Welcome to the hottest geopolitical firestorm of 2026. Is this the end of unchecked U.S. power abroad, or Trump's next big fight? Today, we're breaking it all down. The raid that shocked the world, the Senate's bold rebuke, Trump's fiery response, and what it means for global power plays. Stick around. This could reshape America's role on the world stage. Hit that like button if you're ready for the truth. Subscribe for daily deep dives into global chaos, and let's dive in. On January 3rd, 2026, the U.S. military pulled off one of its boldest ops ever. Special Forces raided Caracas under Operation Absolute Resolve, capturing Maduro and his wife Celia Flores after weeks of escalating pressure. Drone strikes on ports, ship sinkings killing over 115, all without congressional green light. Trump had authorized it Christmas Day, timing it for holidays when Venezuelan defenses were thin. Bad weather delayed, but jets blasted radars first. Then commandos grabbed the target amid explosions echoing through the capital. Maduro, who had mocked U.S. threats by dancing to remix speeches saying no crazy war, was flown to Guantanamo, then in New York court, pleading not guilty on January 5th. Trump boasted on Truth Social. U.S. would run Venezuela until a safe transition, eyeing its massive oil reserves amid Tren-de-Aragua gang chaos. No U.S. losses. Tactical surprise total. But Congress woke up furious, blindsided by their own commander-in-chief. This wasn't just a raid. It was a unilateral power flex that lit the fuse for war powers drama. Why Venezuela? Years of sanctions, election fraud claims, hyperinflation, and migration crises. Plus, Maduro's alliances with Russia, China, Iran. Trump saw a chance to decapitate the regime, free political prisoners. U.S. teams arrived January 9th, and secure energy dominance. Bold move? Absolutely. Reckless? That's the debate raging now. Enter the War Powers Resolution of 1973. Born from Vietnam War scars, it demands presidents notify Congress within 48 hours of deploying forces into hostilities, consult in every possible instance, and pull out after 60 days without approval or 90 with extensions. Presidents from Nixon to Biden have chafed at it, calling it unconstitutional under Articletized Commander-in-Chief Clause. But it's the law-binding executive war-making. This isn't theory. It's targeted at Trump's Venezuela blitz. The Senate resolution specifically mandates removing U.S. forces from hostilities within or against Venezuela, unless Congress authorizes, blocking boots on the ground or sustained ops Trump teased in interviews. It's not a full repeal of war powers, but a surgical strike. No more unilateral bombs or occupations without Hill buy-in. Critics like Trump blast it as stupid and unconstitutional, hobbling national security. Fast forward to January 8th. Senate votes 50-47 to advance the resolution. A procedural win paving debate next week. Every Democrat plus 5 GOP rebels. Rand Paul KY, Susan Collins ME, Lisa Murkowski AK, Todd Young N, Josh Hawley Mo. Across the aisle. Paul called Maduro's capture an act of war. Plain and simple. No constitutional basis for presidents playing global cop without votes. Collins worried about Trump's boots on the ground talk for running Venezuela. This echoes past failures. Republicans blocked similar measures by slim margins before, but Maduro's raid flipped the script. House prospects dim. GOP majority there, likely to stall. And Trump vows veto anyway. Overriding needs 2/3, a moonshot. Still, it's rare congressional spine. 50-47 signals unease with Trump's hemisphere ambitions. From Venezuela oil grabs to Greenland whispers. Trump didn't hold back. On Truth Social, this vote greatly hampers American self-defense. The 5 Republican senators should never be elected again. He doubled down. War Powers Act totally violates Article 2. All past presidents and DOJ agree. In NYT interviews, he shrugged off limits, eyeing years-long Venezuela involvement, fueling the revolt. Supporters cheer. Why leash a president dismantling dictators? Detractors fear endless wars. Iraq, Afghanistan flashback, Trump style. America first means striking hard, fast, without DC gridlock. But this vote tests his grip on GOP hawks. Zoom out. Venezuela's collapse floods markets with oil world's largest reserves, crashing prices. Boon for U.S. drivers, headache for Russia/Iran backers. Maduro's fall severs terror axes, U.S. pushes judicious transition, but chaos risks refugee waves to Latin America, testing Trump's wall. Internationally, China/Russia howl imperialism, but quiet on their Venezuelan loans. Europe applauds Maduro gone, but frets U.S. cowboy tactic. For geopolitics junkies, this tests post-2024 Trump era. Can he remake Monroe Doctrine 2.0? India, watching from afar, sees U.S. energy dominance reshaping global trade. Resolution hits full Senate debate soon. Past there, limp to House. Trump veto certain. Override ride unlikely, but politically, rebels face primaries. Trump rallies base on weak Congress. Broader war. Gaza, Ukraine linger. Will this precedent clip wings everywhere? Your take? Is Trump a visionary liberator or rogue warmonger? Drop comments. Team Congress check or Trump unchecked? Smash like if this breakdown fired you up. Share with Geopolitics fans. Subscribe/turn on bell for tomorrow's scoop. Maybe Greenland next. Thanks for watching. Stay vigilant. World